The everyday life of an Anglo-Saxon.
Ancestors of the Anglo-Saxons came from northern Germany, Denmark, and Scandinavia. Their culture continued. Most Anglo-Saxons spoke West Germanic dialect of Old English. Their religious beliefs were based off paganism, the belief in nature and natural occurrences in God form. They often pray and thank God for a good harvest or a good battle win. The days of the week are named after the gods they worship regularly. The social hierarchy is broken down into royalty at the top. Following are the thanes, the Saxons upper class who hunt, feast, give gifts to less fortunate and own land. Next are the ceorls, are the middle class who are diverse in wealth but often rent land for the thanes by sharecropping. At the bottom are the thralls, who are slaves with no freedom. Most thralls are composed of battle prisoners. Kingship is a strong belief of the Anglo-Saxons. Family is valued over everything, and in the case that one of your family members is killed, you're required to avenge him or accept burial from the killer.
Villages of the Anglo-Saxons are often based in cleared-out land of dense forests. They are strategically placed around natural resources such as lumber, water, or crops. Even the largest of villages are often more than 100 people. Strong walls are built around villages to protect enemies from accessing their herd. The tall walls enclose the houses, the crop fields, and their supplies. Anglo-Saxons had multiple different forms of housing, but most were either made of wood, straw, or a combination. Better structures had some stone, which helped the structure better. Pigs, sheep, goats, and cattle lived nearby the houses. The largest structure in the village was often the hall, in which the chief and his warriors lived in. The hall was composed of long and wide walls, with a fireplace and a chimney in the middle. Walls were decorated with shields and antlers from hunting and battle victory.
Large feasts were often held in the hall, which was used to sing songs and tell stories of epic heroes after eating. Anglo-Saxons love eating and drinking. Common foods include porridge, bread, and peas, which are completely grown in the village. That's uncalled for. Anglo-Saxons were known for drinking mead, a fermented beer with honey for a sweet taste. The rich drank from specialty goblets decorated with engravings. There we go. Farming was a large factor in the Anglo-Saxon life. Ceorls sharecropped land from the upper class, growing wheat and rye for bread, barley for brewing, and oats for porridge. Various fruits and vegetables were also common. Animals were used in everyday Anglo-Saxon life. Sheep were used for wool, milk, meat, and sheepskin bedding. Cows were used for milk, meat, and leather. Pigs were used for their meat because of the simplicity to the butcher. Animal fat was actually used as fuel to light oil lamps.
Common leisure activities were dice, chess, hunting, and horse racing. Though there were more, most of their attention went to farming, hunting, and protecting the village. Household goods using clay, wood, and metal were often used by the Anglo-Saxons. Most of their bowls and plates were actually made by the clay in the ground. They also made their own clothing out of wool and leather. Because they were self-sufficient, They made all of their own items and used only the materials available to them near the village. Some common occupations include a leather worker, vessel worker, blacksmith, or a jeweler for the rich. These jobs were often held by thanes or churls. Citation.